All right. I'm back again already. Uh, my other channel will be set up, will be under A Train Sports Talk. It'll be on my other YouTube channel. So what I want to do is just kind of give y'all a teaser on this channel right here. It will kind of set the stage for what y'all can expect on my other channel. And just to give you a little teaser here, I want to talk about the man who made number 88 great, Drew Pearson's Cowboys career. You know, it's long overdue for him to have been in the Hall of Fame. He should have been done had a yellow jacket on. Why he hasn't had, to me, is a travesty. Just a downright shame that a man of his stature, no off-field problems, played the game with integrity, did not cheat the game, but it has taken y'all this long to get this man in the Hall of Fame. To me, it's a darn shame. I really want to say more than that, but I realize that some people may be watching, and there are some people that may know me that will keep me accountable for the words and the content in which I display. So I will try to watch what I say the best I say. If I do have a slip of the tongue, those who know me, and I know some of y'all who may know me, y'all will forgive me. Thank you. But there's a certain level of excellence that the number 88 emblematizes in Cowboys folklore. The franchise's all-time touchdown receiving leader donned it as he torched opposing defenses for nearly a decade in the silver and blue. And before Dez Bryant, the playmaker, Michael Irvin gave it a swagger and flair of his own as he catapulted his way into an illustrious Hall of Fame career. But in any given situation, there's only one person who can hold the title of pioneer. For the Cowboys and their famed number 88, that man is Drew Pearson. And let me also add, I think the number should have been retired. The team's latest alum to be christened with immortality into football's most private, exclusive club, the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton. The call came after an elongated waiting period for Pearson, who at times wasn't sure if he'd ever be selected for inauguration, a thought that admittedly troubled him. It was a disquieting, rocky road, but Pearson remained diligent and patient throughout as he waited for his time to come, which is the exact summation of his career, in fact. If not for a positional conversion in college from quarterback to receiver, Pearson may not have gotten a chance to amass NFL glory at all. He did have some pass catching experience in high school, carving out a decent niche for himself at South River High in New Jersey, catching balls from none other than Joe Theismann. He had oodles of talent in the slot, but the multi-talented playmaker was deemed more vital as a pass thrower than receiver, and Pearson had usurped Theismann as the team's signal caller by his junior season. It wasn't until his second year of college at the University of Tulsa that he found his true permanent home as a stalwart on the outside, and there he stayed for the remainder of his playing days. Despite not being a centerpiece in the Golden Hurricanes' rush-heavy offense, he hauled in 55 receptions for 1,119 yards, 8 touchdowns, and 20.3 yards per catch, which is a state line noteworthy enough to net him a UDFA contract with Dallas in 1973. Pearson's special teams versatility was the quality that most beckoned the Cowboys' coaching staff, but he quickly flashed an infallible drive and deep ball tracking ability that forced coach to include his name in their starting lineup cards almost immediately. After injuries to Otto Stowe and Mike Montgomery, plus Stowe's subsequent trade request shortly thereafter, Pearson was vaulted to a full time job his second year and led the boys in receptions 4 years straight on his way to three Pro Bowl commemorations. The most memorable moment of his career unfolded during this stretch as well. The catch, a last minute prayer, Hail Mary toss from Roger Staubach that sealed Dallas' 1975 playoff victory over the Minnesota Vikings, a feat that would forever classify him as Mr. Clutch. Number 88, along with Tony Hill and running back Tony Dorsett, became the first trio in league history to rack up 1,000 yards each between two receivers and a tailback, while Pearson and Hill established themselves as the first pair of 1,000-yard Cowboy receivers in 1979. He passed Bullet Bob Hayes as the franchise's all-time catches leader in 1980, then etched his own mark on the receiving yards leaderboard in 1983 before a driving accident in 1984 prematurely brought his career to a screeching halt. Despite the setback, Pearson's overall ledger was something to marvel at. 489 receptions, 7,822 yards, receiving yards, 50 total touchdowns, earning recognition as one of the game's top 20 all-time wideouts, and an appearance on the NFL's 1970s All-Decade Team. And of course, enshrinement into the Pro Football Hall of Fame class of 2021. Congratulations to Mr. Pearson, the original number 88, for the prodigious honor. Canton awaits you. So this was just a little tease as to what you can expect coming up on the A.Train Sports Talk channel that will be probably premiering, if not tomorrow, the day after. So I hope this kind of whets your appetite. Something else I think I'll just go ahead and give you because it has something to do with Michael Jordan, Bubba Wallace, and NASCAR. Michael Jordan owned Bubba Wallace NASCAR team. Says, "We don't sign checks to losers." Michael Jordan put some pressure on Bubba Wallace and his team ahead of the Dayton 500. During a roundtable for Fox Sports, Jordan had a pointed response when Wallace pointed out that the Basketball Hall of Famer was the one writing checks this season. "We don't sign checks for losers," Jordan joked. Or was it really a joke? Jordan and Denny Hamlin announced the formation of a new NASCAR team in September with Wallace as the driver. Anybody know a thing or two about Denny Hamlin? He wears nice PJs. The number 23 car will drive under 23XI Racing Team. Wallace made national headlines last year as the only full-time black driver in the Cup Series and used his platform to promote racial equality. Deciding on the driver was easy. It had to be Bubba Wallace, Hamlin said when announcing the new team. The driver still has more to prove on the track. Wallace finished 22nd in the overall standings last year, and after finishing 28th in each of his previous 2 years as a full-time driver. He had plenty of success in the Truck Series, but has 0 career wins in the Cup Series. Jordan, a 6-time NBA champion who is known for his drive to win, likely won't accept much less than consistent contention from Wallace. So there you have a little bit of football and a little bit of NASCAR. So this is just a little bit of what you can expect to get from my other channel. So I hope that you've enjoyed this little snippet of what to come. Uh, please feel free to leave a comment. Reach out to me. I hope that I can interact with you, the viewing public. Be nice to get to know new people, new faces, maybe new places. But until the next time, you take care of yourself and each other. And I look forward to sharing a lot of sports, especially it's going to be some Black history sports as well too. I cannot leave that out because a lot of Black athletes that played like in the Negro Baseball League also shaped what we see today in the Major League Baseball. So you will get such things as top 10 athletes in basketball from HBCU schools, top 10, maybe might do a top 20 when it comes to HBCU football schools because so many came out of HBCU schools like Michael Strahan come to mind. Uh, I believe Walter Payton, Doug Williams for sure, and became the first Black quarterback to win the Super Bowl, out dueling John Elway. So there's a lot of history that comes out of HBCU schools. So I will be giving you that as well too. So it'll be the A. Sports Talk YouTube channel. So subscribe to it, like it. You can subscribe to this one as well too, but I will be on my A Train Sports Talk, which will also be tied in with the A Train Sports Talk podcast. So you'll get me either here or you'll get my podcast. So until next time, just take care of yourself. Look forward to hearing from you and have a blessed day. If you're in a cold region like I am, where it's Lord knows how many degrees below zero, take care of yourself, stay warm, and stay safe.